Hey YouTube, opinionated reviewer here, and in my previous video I showed you guys how to save your SHSH Blobs using iFaith. Now in this video I'm going to show you guys how to downgrade using iFaith. It doesn't matter what firmware you want to downgrade to. If you want to downgrade from iOS 5.1 to 5.0.1, from iOS 5.1 to 4.3.5, 4.3.4, 4.3.3, etc, etc, etc. As long as you have your SHSH Blobs backed up for those devices, whether it's TinyUmbrella or you use iFaith to back them up, you can go ahead and downgrade. That's what I love about iFaith. You can use your TinyUmbrella SHSH Blobs to downgrade using iFaith. So if you only have your SHSH Blobs backed up with TinyUmbrella and you want to downgrade, you can use iFaith to downgrade. If you only have your iFaith SHSH Blob backed up, you can use iFaith to downgrade. And if you have them backed up with both of them, you can use iFaith to downgrade. This is the best way to downgrade iFaith. I'm not even going to talk about TinyUmbrella in this video. I did a video on that. You guys want to check that? Link in the description. But we're going to talk about iFaith and how to downgrade using iFaith. So if Apple releases iOS 5.2 tomorrow, as long as you have your SHSH Blob backed up for 5.0.1 or any other firmware below that, you can go ahead and downgrade. So I hope I got that everything cleared up. One more thing, at the moment, this doesn't work for the iPad 2 and the iPhone 4S because of the fact that they cannot be put in a pwn DFU state at the moment. The iPad 2 and the iPhone 4S, they can't be put in a pwn DFU state at the moment. They can't use custom firmware, so therefore they cannot use iFaith firmwares to downgrade. So this works on every other device except the iPhone 4S and iPad 2 at the moment. As soon as there's a method that comes out for that, I'm going to go ahead and do a video on that as well. You guys already know I always keep you guys updated. So now that we have all that out of the way, I like to get you guys understanding everything. We're going to go ahead and start the procedure. So first thing you're going to need the firmware that you want to downgrade to. So currently I'm going to downgrade my iPhone 4. You can see it stuck at the boot logo right here. For Apple, it's been like that for 5-10 minutes. I'm going to downgrade it to iOS 5.0.1. Now Apple isn't signing for 5.0.1, but who cares? We're going to go ahead and downgrade to that. If you want to downgrade to 4.3.3, 4.2.1, you could go ahead and do that. I'm going to downgrade to 5.0.1. You're going to also need the latest version of iFaith. At the moment, my latest version is 1.4.2. I don't know what it's going to be in the future. Just get the latest version. I'm going to have a link in the description to everything you need to download and to also a guide. So go ahead and check that out. So let's go ahead and make sure you download these two things. First thing you want to do, right click iFaith, click properties, click compatibility, check off run this program in compatibility mode 4, check off Windows Service Pack 2, check run this program as administrator, hit apply and then hit OK. And that's only for Windows 7 and Windows Vista's users. If you're on Windows XP, do not worry about it. So let's go ahead, we're going to go ahead and open up iFaith. I'm gonna go ahead and click OK. And if you can't find your SHSH Blobs, you can go ahead and download them from iFaith server, and that's the ones that you backed up with iFaith. You could go ahead and click this, which is gonna tell you to show your SHSH Blobs. I'm gonna show you guys that I have them for my iPod Touch. Because my iPhone 4 is stuck at the boot logo, it's not gonna read it, so I can't use the iPhone 4. I'm just gonna show you guys this with the iPod Touch. So you see I have my 4.3.3 backed up for my iPod Touch. I could go ahead and download this selected firmware. If you have 10 of them, you could go ahead and download all of them. Make sure you put it somewhere where you can find it. You're going to need it for this video. So I'm going to go back to the main menu. I don't need my iPod Touch no more. I'm going to use my iPhone from here on. So I'm going to go click OK. And we're going to go ahead and build the IPSW because we want to build a custom firmware to downgrade. So I'm going to just build my IPSW. I'm going to browse for my SHSH Blobs that I saved, whether it's with iFaith or did I save it with TU. It doesn't matter. Just browse for it. If you have them for TU, you can go ahead and look for them. These are my iPhone 4S, so I'm not using those. I'm just showing you that you can use them as well. These are the ones for, so say for instance you had them for your iPhone 4, you could go ahead and select it, and iFaith is gonna recognize it for you. You can also download your SHSH Blobs for TinyUmbrella, but I'm not gonna do that in this video. If you want to know how to do that, browse the internet, or probably I'll do a separate video showing you guys how to do that. So I'm just gonna go back out and go into my iFaith folder. This is the SHSH Blobs for my iPhone 4 5.0.1 that I backed up just a while ago. You can see here it recognized it. And you can go ahead and have to browse for the same firmware that you want. So you see my firmware is here on my desktop. I'm going to use that. If you don't have the firmware, you could just go ahead and click download it for me, and it's going to download the firmware for you. I have mine, so I'm just going to browse for it. Desktop, scroll down. Here's mine, iPhone 4. If it doesn't match, it's going to tell you it doesn't match. So there you go. It already recognized both of my SHSH Blobs and my firmware is a definite match. So now we're just going to go ahead and click build IPSW. Now this is going to go ahead and build the IPSW. It shouldn't take more than 2 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and let iFaith work its magic. And then I'm going to come back when this is finished. So I'm back now. iFaith is finished building the IPSW. And it didn't even take a minute, as I told you guys. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to click proceed. We got to go ahead and put our device into a pwn DFU state. So if you guys don't know how to do that, don't worry, I'm going to show you. You're going to have to hold the power and the home button for 10 seconds. And then you're going to release the power button and keep on holding the home button for 15 seconds or until iFaith recognize your iDevice. So we're going to go ahead and get ready. So whenever you're ready, you're going to go ahead and click start. I'm ready now, so I'm going to click start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now iFaith is recognized our device. It's going to put in a pwn DFU state. And please make sure your device is plugged in. I always forget to say make sure your device is plugged in. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And we're going to go ahead and close that out. Now we got to open up iTunes. And we're going to go ahead and press shift on our keyboard. So press shift on your keyboard. And we're going to go ahead and click restore. So hit restore. And we're going to browse for the IPSW that iFaith created. It's going to be on your desktop. It's going to have the word iFaith in it. So you see it puts the number in front and has iFaith, and mine says iPhone 4 5.0.1 signed. So pay attention. iFaith is going to have signed in it. These are just regular IPSW. So we're going to select the one that iFaith created. And now it's going to go ahead and run through all of that restore process and yada, yada, yada. Now you should not get any errors. But if you get any errors, I'm going to have a link in the description to a guide that's going to help you guys with everything I've been talking about and help you guys with error fixes. If you run into like the 3400, 1600, etc., just visit the guide in the description, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and it should have some links down there to help you guys. If you also have any problems, just follow me on Twitter and tweet me, link in the description. I answer questions a lot faster on Twitter than I do anywhere else, especially on YouTube. So just hit me up on Twitter. Now I'm going to come back after iTunes is finished running through this process. I'm going to come back, so just stay tuned for when iTunes is finished. Your screen should look something like this. So just pay attention. Your screen should look something like this. Let me turn on the light. Let there be light. So my device has already restored. I had to go through the iOS 5 setup screen and all that jazz. So and I'm going to go ahead and go in here. And general, about. You can see I'm on 5.0.1. And go in here to settings, and you should see it's telling me that 5.1 is available. And you can see I'm not jailbroken, so I can't fake this because I'm not jailbroken. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. Remember, have all the link in the description to a guide to help you guys out if you need error fixes. Also, follow me on Twitter. I answer questions a lot faster there than I do on YouTube. and anywhere else. So definitely check that out. This remember, if you downgrade an iPhone 4 any iPhone, you're gonna have to activate it. I had to put in my AT&T SIM card to activate it. I think you could create iFaith Snowbreeze firmware with iFaith firmwares, but that's a different video. I might do a video on that also. This was just a video showing you guys how to downgrade. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this well in-depth video. It was kind of lengthy, but yeah, with that being said, please rate, comment, subscribe. Have a nice day. Make sure you show that thumbs up button some love. And if you aren't subscribed, what are you waiting on? Hit the subscribe button above. Like my Facebook fan page and follow me on Twitter. I answer questions a lot faster on Twitter than I do on YouTube. Oh yeah, and check out my previous video if you haven't already.